welcome to this edition of ET Now Hangouts with me, Ankita Saxena. Well, keeping in mind the growing demand for health, well-being and holistic wellness, we are joined by Dr. Mickey Mehta today in the studio, a pioneer in holistic wellness and corporate spiritual coaching with over 40 years of experience. And today we will unlock the door to a healthier future with him. Hi, Mickey Mehta. Welcome to ET Now Hangouts. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Ankita. It's a pleasure too.
Mickey, I'll start from the basics. You know, somebody who wants to get fit or wants to start out on the fitness journey, how do you just get started? Because, you know, we are in this day and age where we are so busy just managing our careers and other things. We always promise ourselves, from tomorrow I'll eat healthy, from tomorrow I'll start working out, but that never really happens. For someone who just wants to get started, how do you start?
Best way is that get inspired by people who look good, who perform good, who are very fit, have great bodies and are very functional and attractive. And then say, why can't I be like that? Because being fit and healthy not only makes you feel good from within, but it makes you a magnet.
Absolutely.
It gives you penetration into society. It makes people receive you very well. It tells people that how disciplined you are and the respect and regard comes to you. And if you really become an icon of fitness, then the reverence comes to you. Then people benchmark and measure their success with yours.
Right.
And then of course, as your personality grows, your confidence grows, your conviction grows, your creativity and productivity grows. So to start, get inspired and motivated looking at people and say, even I want to get there. Now to get there. Now to get there is the story. So let's say, we say that it's very difficult to find time in Bombay.
Right.
That is, which gym should I go to? Now I will answer both these questions. To be very fit, you certainly don't need a gym as a mandatory thing. If it is there, it's good. But if it's not there, you can start humble at your house. Now, if you say that, look, my school, college or my work takes away all my time.
Right.
How do I find time? So it's very simple. 5 minutes a day.
Just 5 minutes.
To begin with.
Okay.
Okay? Let's not be greedy.
Okay.
5 minutes a day. You must start. Prepone your day by 5 minutes and your night and your morning. So prepone your sleeping time and prepone your waking time. Put these 5 minutes in your pocket and work out for 5 minutes first thing in the morning. Next month, find another 5 minutes. Second pocket. Third month, find the third 5 minutes. Fourth month, the fourth 5 minutes. You have 20 minutes in your pocket. In a year's time, you will have 60 minutes in your pocket. Well managed, 5 minutes at a time. Now, once you have this, fitness fundamentally can take you wherever you want to go. Because it will give you a mindset, it will give you focus, it will give you tolerance, resilience, patience, sympathy, empathy, flow. It will give you confidence, conviction, creativity, productivity. It will make you a leader of sorts.
Right, right. So what do you think are the obstacles in the way of someone achieving good health? These days, I mean, I'm sure you have clients coming to you. What are the common grievances that a person comes to you with?
The biggest grievance is that all day we are out.
Yeah.
And all day we are subjected to tea, coffee, colas.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
All day we are subjected to quick food eating.
Right.
Because we are on the go.
Right.
So in the quick food eating, typically if it is Bombay, it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a pizza, it's a vada pav, it's a burger, it's omelette. There is no proper meal, nutritious meal that one can access. Although it's not very challenging to find proper meals,
Yeah.
might take a little trouble, but you can still find proper meals.
Right.
So eating healthy with an intelligent choice of food is very important. Food and fitness, both put together, can become two important pillars of your well-being. Then of course sleep falls into place. You know why? Because if you exercise very well, you will want to sleep well, you will want to sleep earlier, you will feel sleepy. Otherwise people are struggling
to sleep.
to find sleep.
Yeah.
Then the third thing I would say is recreation. Do your recreation well, which means you must play a sport, play a game, at least twice a week. You must take a massage. Spending time in nature, with nature, in the lap of nature, will give rise to your elements. It will stimulate all your elements, your Panchamahabhuta, your air, water, fire, ether, earth, and they get charged up. And when your elements get charged up, they balance out your health, they improve your immunity. Even that gives you vitality, like breathing gives you vitality.
Right.
Being in nature, as you breathe out all your stress, physical knots, mental, emotional stress, just sitting doing nothing, just breathing in fresh air gives you vitality. And being close to the greens, that vibratory frequency also gives you vitality. Under the open sky, the sun gives you vitality. Whenever nature touches you directly, it gives you vitality.
Right. Mickey, I want to come to a very important point that you mentioned, the temptations of, falling off that wagon. I want to eat that one piece of chocolate. Then there's another one that, says, I have already fallen off the wagon. How do you get back? How do you get discipline?
So, we are all human beings.
Yes.
In flesh and blood it takes.
Yes.
Humans born to make mistakes.
Right.
Okay, otherwise we would be gods. So, we have our weaknesses. We get carried away with the lust for food and taste, lust for drinks, lust to recreate and enjoy. So, all we need to do is, whatever we do it so slowly that you get fulfilled very fast.
Okay.
So, let's say you like a chocolate, have that chocolate. Chocolate is not that sinful.
Yeah.
Post a meal.
Right.
So, but
Post a meal.
Yeah, or whatever, take 2 pieces, keep it in your mouth for a longer time, don't just gobble it.
Okay.
Once you relish the chocolate for a long time, your satiety signal from your hippocampus will tell you good, fulfilled, and you will not want to eat more.
Interesting.
Similarly, when you eat any tasty food or any good food, if you eat fast, you will overeat because you will miss that signal. Whenever eating an ice cream, you will miss that signal.
Interesting.
So eat slowly. When you eat slowly, the satiation happens. And that is the time fulfillment happens because you are experiencing that good feeling for a longer time. So I always tell people, even if you want to enjoy coffee, take a sip, roll it in your mouth, gulp it down.
Yeah.
Take a sip, roll it in. Maybe in half a cup of coffee, you will get the kick of the full cup.
Wow.
So you will save yourself from the toxicity of otherwise consuming so much of caffeine.
Right.
People work out like animals, people eat like animals. Do creative workouts. Do imaginary workouts. Work out with imagination. Stretch, contract, postures, grace, flow. And you will enjoy it so much. Workout should be like making love to yourself. Workout is a very intimate affair with your own body, where you come to know that you have these body parts. Otherwise you're walking all day, you don't even realize I have a hand, I have a ear. But when you're working out, you realize that I have a hand, I have a ear, I have stomach, I have shoulders, I have a back. There is a sense of unity consciousness. There's a sense of oneness. And in this oneness, your body becomes subservient to you.
Right.
So don't build your body, culture it. Let your workout not be a punishment, let it be a celebration. Be intimate with it and see the way your body then gives you a perfect feedback with its own intelligence. And then its ability to eliminate toxins, ability to cellularly regenerate at a very fast pace, ability to focus, concentration, absorb will be very high. You will be alert in here now. Your mind will be very sharp focused. And you will be on an all-time high with lots of energy available.
Right. Mickey, tell us, people who are watching this, a lot of people who are into health and fitness, a lot of people get into it with a certain goal, say of losing weight. They're doing all of it. They're eating right, they're gymming right, they're working out, but somehow the results are not showing, and that can be very demoralizing. How do you deal with that? Because when the results don't show, it can actually, throw you off the path that you have taken, and it can be mentally also very stressful.
How long does it take for a baby to get born?
9 months.
How long does it take for the curd to set? 12 hours. So there is a process time. Enjoy the process and the experience of the activity without the attachment to the outcome of it. I want to enjoy a workout. I'm not doing a workout to lose weight only. Now that becomes a very lower denomination desire and aspiration.
Yeah.
I want to work out because I want to evolve. I want to become sharp. I want to feel good. I want to sleep well, wake up with enthusiasm. I want high energy, high vitality. So just move your objectives and goals. And then you will not feel frustrated. Your body will constantly keep shaping and transforming. Allow it the process time. If you look at the wall clock, the hands seldom move. Okay? So don't, I would say, pursue it so badly, but desperation. Enjoy it, live it up, and the experience itself is so fulfilling that you will not need gratification with weight loss.
So it's a lot of mental work. What you're talking
Everything
is
is
very
about the
mental.
mind.
Yeah, it's very mental.
Human is a victim of its mental conditioning. And we all are mentally so programmed, which is not being of a human being, which is like living like an animal, instinctive. Fight, flight, fornicate and food. These are our 4 instincts. But if you rise above that with consciousness, because only human consciousness can rise above gods or fall below animals. Krishna, Christ, Muhammad, Mahadev, Zarathustra, Buddha, Sita, Durga, Saraswati were human beings. They became gods. They nurtured, they blossomed. What stops you and me?
Yeah.
Okay? So we have to go beyond our instincts, use our consciousness, which is intelligence, to change the things. If change is constant, we can be the choreographers of our own change. So we can keep doing the balancing act, keep doing the right things. You should have pleasure in doing the right things also.
Right.
Like, I enjoy eating junk, but I as much enjoy eating a salad also. I enjoy eating big meals, 4 course, 5 course, but I as much enjoy having my fruits.
Interesting, yeah.
Because I've developed and cultivated a taste for all nice things in life.
Right.
If you could have taste for all the things which are inappropriate for you, supposedly, you should also cultivate things for nice things. Let's say somebody would enjoy vodka, I don't, but I would equally enjoy my nariyal pani. Some coconut water is so sweet, in particularly when you tell the nariyawala, okay, give me hard coconut, hard shell, sweet. And then you wonder, how come coconut water so sweet climb up 200 feet? How come flowers so fragile is so fragrant? How come fruits which look so horrible from outside are delicious from inside, like custard apple, like pineapple?
Yeah.
Wonderment of nature. Have a childlike innocence. Have a childlike bewildered mind. Constantly amused, constantly curious. And miracles keep happening and you keep celebrating life.
Rightly said, Mickey. It's all in the mind, and I want to come to a very important point, the mind and mental health. You know, in this day and age where there's so much of noise outside, so much of competition, there is social media to deal with, how do you maintain your sanity or your mental health?
So, the mind is alive in the past or the future. In the present state, the mind is blank, because now when I'm speaking to you, I'm not using my mind. This is spontaneity. Mind is for planning. Mind is for strategizing. Mind is for fear of the past. Mind is anxiety of the future. The past always haunts you and you are very anxious about the future. But so let's say somebody is very scared about breaking an arm or a leg. But once it's broken, there is no fear.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so the fear exists for the future or the past. So in the presence, there is only creativity, imagination. So stress is nothing but absence of creative imagination.
Okay.
So mind, if you keep it recreated well, happy. You like to be happy?
Yes, of course. That's the aim, that's the goal.
If you learn how to be so much total and complete in the here now, I didn't read the set of questions you gave me. Because then I would be planning with my mind.
Right.
Flow. Spontaneity, intelligence. Deal with the situation in the moment, be so total and so creative and so productive. So recreation is very important. Silencing the mind is also important.
Right.
Actually, the state of no mind is the real mind.
Yeah,
Which means...
I agree.
Yeah, because when your mind is, you are not. When you are, the mind is not. Because you is nothing but that eternal consciousness, eternal intelligence. You're connected to the cosmic intelligence, you're connected to the intelligentsia.
Right. Intelligentsia.
Laugh, sing, dance, your mind will be very vibrant with creativity. Because when you're doing that, you're not in the future, you're not in the past. Any activity that brings you into the here now and make you enjoy that is good for the mind. So that's medicine. Mind is medicine.
Mind is medicine. A very interesting thought. How does one choose between yoga and gym?
So gymming is like pornography.
Okay.
Yoga is like Kama Sutra. Artistic, beautiful, grace, spontaneity, creativity, in sync, in the flow, in the rhythm. So whenever you are, yoga is like in the state of being.
Right.
Gym is doing. In yoga, you just flow. You first sit and silence yourself, empty yourself, and then then your body will tell you, do this, now get into this, now get into this. You're just listening the tuitions from inside, intuitive, intuitions. And then you're just growing and evolving. Gymming is outwardly. Yoga is culturing you inwardly. Don't build bodies. Culture your mind, culture your physicality, culture your personality, because yoga builds personalities, characters. Yoga gives rise to patience, tolerance, compassion, sympathy, empathy, vision. Yoga makes you a leader of sorts.
Right. Right. Also, speaking of leadership,
one more thing.
Yes.
So yoga is postures in poetry.
Wow.
Asana means, asan is posture, asana, seat of consciousness, seed of consciousness. Yoga is a confluence of polarities. The yin comes from here, yang comes from here. So Ganga comes from here, Yamuna comes from here, they meet at a point in Prayagraj, Saraswati is born. So yoga births new entities. Also, yoga is my geometry in congruence with the sacred geometry of this universe. You do Tadasana, you become like a tree strong. You do mountain position, you have the strength and stability of a mountain. Yoga is also about prefrontal cortex consonance with everybody, connectedness with all mankind. And yoga is also about limbic resonance with the entire universe. Because with yoga you slow down. Your scattered, fast, irrhythmic breathing comes back to rhythm, slows down, you settle down, and in that your perceptions become profound. Your perspectives expand.
Right.
And you become so intelligent, all-knowing. So yoga is being, in being there is seeing.
Right. Right. Well said, Mickey. Mickey, finally, to all the people who are watching, we are all working people, we are all working in corporates, we're leading busy lives. How do we plan our days better? How do you plan a day where I can incorporate everything I want to do, whether it's, of course, work has to happen, my healthy food regime, my gymming or doing yoga, my workouts, and getting good sleep, and probably incorporating a hobby. How do I plan my day? How do you lead a hectic? How do you make a corporate life seem easier?
So this is the perception. Yeah. A corporate life seems apparently very complex.
Yeah.
It is. It shouldn't be, because after all, a corporate life is also a human life.
Right.
Correct? Right. And human beings can put things in preferential order, can prioritize things. That one thing that really helps everybody is waking up early. Now, early wake up will compel you to sleep early, because you'll be down and out.
Right.
And when that happens, most things fall in the place. Now, many people say, I'm so busy, I don't have time. Now, just to crack a nice joke, the busiest office under the sun is that of the United States, President of the United States. So if President Bill Clinton could find time to do things he wanted to do, we all can.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mickey. That was such an insightful session with you. Thank you so much for joining us and, educating our young audience about health, wellness and fitness. Thank you so much.
So my signature sign of lines are always 10 commandments
Absolutely, go
of
ahead.
wellness.
Yes, what are the 10 commandments?
So commandment number 1, let wellness be the religion number 1.
Okay.
Because religions divide, wellness unites.
Oh.
Commandment number 2, join Dr. Mickey Mehta's wellness revolution for human evolution and not to lose weight from the butts and stomach.
Okay.
Commandment number 3, for strong biceps, the best exercises, uplift the poor. Okay. Commandment number 4, for strong shoulders, the best exercises, take the responsibility of the underprivileged. Commandment number 5, for strong legs, be rooted in humility to be better rooted in humanity. Sleep every night with a wish to heal yourself and wake up every morning with a promise to heal the world. And then you can get energized, maximized, optimized, naturalized, internalized, eternalized, revolutionized, evolutionized, revitalized, regularized, humanized.
Wow.
Yeah, with ET Hangouts get mesmerized and with
so much.
Mickey
That's a
Mehta
good
get
plug.
Mickey Mized.
Mickey Mized. So here's to getting Mickey Mized. Thank you so much for joining us, Mickey.
Pleasure is all mine.
And well, with that, it's time for us to slip into a short break. You don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Do you think this entire concept of that you know, with AI coming in and this your whole creative workforce is going to be kind of diminished because the AI part will take over? And do you agree with that hypothesis in the first place?
I think you used the word hypothesis, so I think it remains a hypothesis.
It is a hypothesis.
Who created AI? It was HI.
Ever wondered why this long metro line was built? It's just so Papa can reach home early to have his kids jump into his arms with joy. At Ultratech, India's #1 cement, we believe as India builds, India grows.
Welcome back. You're tuned into ET Now Hangouts with me, Ankita Saxena. It is that time of the show where we tell you what's hot for the weekend and what can keep you busy over the weekend. So without further ado, let's get started.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.